The good life. So the academic A is a victory, right? Maintaining your attendance is crucial. While image is important, learning is a priority that can't be overlooked. Excellence is unusual, but required for me to achieve my head start in life. Do it right? There is no close enough, just done and done. With all my drafts still rough. Senior year is coming to its end, and time is near for college applications to begin. Woo! Got that finished, and I've actually been accepted. Nice to know I have a destination for success. Who knows, with this education, what opportunities come next? Many failures, but only my victories count. My career is knocking. Come on in. Mounting pressure creates urgency, and the debt is not stopping. Someone said it's just begun. Hey buddy, how are you? I didn't know you still shopped here. Well, you know, work is the reason why I stopped here. What do you do now? I am a programmer for X Corporation. That's cool, but doesn't that job require patience? And so you skipped college just for that? Well, the way it works is I create my environment. I am in full control over my pay and hiring. So what does that pay? I mean, I have to ask, a bit sheepishly, amazingly well, like between 80, sometimes up to 100 G's. Wait. You skipped college and make 2 times as much as me? I guess I will work in this entry-level position until I move to be the boss. Sad part is, on $30K a year, my debt seems to triple instead of being paid off. A round of cuts come with the job. And look at me, I have a family. How am I to provide if I'm unstable financially? Starbucks, here I come. $12 an hour. Maybe I need to go back and get my master's. Here comes the second child. Is it a blessing or disguised in a bundle as a disaster? Struggle until I'm able to retire. The good life is comfort. I mean, is that the level of success that I'm supposed to desire? Now I'm 65 and I'm able to rest. But I missed my wife, my kids, and my grandkids' growth and development. Even with a slight sight of attained wealth, I've never enjoyed a single second for myself or anyone else. The good life. This is the explanation of the poem video. It wasn't in any bad taste towards any specific occupation, but what I do feel like is that entrepreneurship and the teaching of entrepreneurship is missing in the structured education system that we receive. So I feel like no longer is the truth held in going to school, getting good grades, going to a good company, and them taking care of you, the method to what most would perceive as being successful or even financially fit or free. And because of that, it sponsored some of the similes and things that I intersected and interjected inside of the poem that I made. So two facts and overall incomes that I want to read out. The college graduate income, the overall average starting salary for class of 2013 new college graduates currently stand at $45,327, or $45,327, an increase of 2.4% over the reported average of $44,259 for the class of 2012. And what I feel is like with the age of technology, one would be considering occupations inside of the industry where things are booming and you're at the forefront of change and not at the end of change and receiving all of the things that go into effect. And what I mean by that is, let's say, for instance, the programmer, the person that writes the program or the software for the different applications and the websites that you use. The median average annual wage for a computer programmer was $74,280 in May 2012. The wage is now a total of $76,774. And that's a median. The lowest 10% earned less than $42,000. The top 10% earned more than $117,000. So obviously these numbers are an average of both. And what I mean by it, and the reason why I choose programmer specifically is because they have not only job flexibility, but their job is in demand. I feel that they're better compensated than some of our athletes are. And this is something that, the athlete dedicated his entire life to, with the hope and the opportunity to become and to be selected to play professionally. Whereas a programmer with 6 years dedicated towards the craft, you can be an all right programmer, which means that will put you somewhere in the middle, making $74,000, which is an all right salary for an individual that did or did not graduate college, but is an expert in his field. So the whole camaraderie between going to school, getting good grades, and working a good job, I feel that that's a circle that perpetuates poverty, that keeps you inside of a social class, and it lets you mentally never be able to move outside of your social circle and your social structure. Your parents don't know any better. The teachers don't teach you any better because they don't really know any better. They don't know how to manage their own finances and take their destiny into their own hands. So they can't tell you to, and anyone that does and are not deeply involved inside of that subject is nothing more than a hoax. It's a person pretending. It's, is false. It's fictitious. Because if you promote entrepreneurship, right, but you have certain things to say, well, this is risky and you shouldn't do this, but you've never done it, then that makes you fake. So I feel like individuals should be accepted, right, and encouraged to speak at local, let's say middle schools, high schools, letting you know that you don't only have to be a garbage man, a fireman, a police, and a lawyer. You can be a photographer, a programmer, a business owner, and let's say, for instance, you're a Damon John and you're on Shark Tank. You can be a business investor, reap rewards like Kevin O'Leary, also on Shark Tank, and then make a financial decision with your earnings from the businesses that you hold. I don't think that you should be pigeonholed inside any specific occupation because you have the inability to sit still in class, or because you got a 3.9 instead of a 4.0. I feel like living life only to die before it's ever really lived was given up in the first place. There's two most important pieces of being born. The day you were born, that birthday matters, and the day you find out why you were born. And that day, birthday or not, definitely matters. All right, guys. See you later.